Okay, here we are to my little inventory tutorial. I will do this in separate parts since it needs some preparation to work. What I generally want to do is making some activatables in our game. One of them are, for example, items we can store into our inventory. Another one could be a door. When we activate a door, it will open, and so on. Yeah, I'll just created a new empty project from the third-person template, and yeah, excuse me for this is live. Maybe I do some errors and some things won't work right at the start, and I need to fix them. But yeah, I think we'll get along with it. So let's start. First of all, I want to create a new action mapping for a player, which is of kind, or it is called interact, and we want to assign the E key for that. So now we are able to fire that event off. The next one, we need to think about a way how to handle object interaction. So some solution might be to cast a line trace. So if we hit E, we fire off a line and check if we hit something, and based on that we can interact with an object we hit. But I want to be able to display some kind of tooltip text. So if we are in the near of an object we can interact with, it should display some kind of text onto our screen, so we know, hey, we can open a door or pick up an item or read a book or whatever it may be. So for this I do some kind of crosshair box which is placed in screen. Yeah, let's have a look how I'll do it. Yeah, I go into the third-person character blueprint and I give him another component which is called the sphere collision. You don't have to do that this way. This is just one way to handle it. And this sphere collision has some debug sphere, because I want to see where that sphere collision actually is looking at, so we always know if there are some errors in the rotation or location of that sphere. And I want it to be moved along with the camera boom. So every time we turn our camera or whatever, this sphere collision should move as well. So if our mesh of our character is looking forward, but we look at the side of our character with the camera, we should be able to see all the objects we can interact with. So just another thing we need to do is getting that sphere collision, place it a little bit before our mesh. I will actually scale that debug sphere a little bit down. So now we can see there's a bounding box around the sphere. And so here it is, we see it on screen. And if we hit play, oh, I set this character mesh hidden in game, so we don't see it now, but we see the sphere I just placed. And now the intention is every time the sphere collides with something, we should be able to see the kind of object we are overlapping with. Okay, so for this, let's just save that, go back into the blueprint, select the sphere collision, and we want to say we want to add the event on component begin overlap. So whenever our collision overlaps with something, we want, just for now, print the overlapping object on screen. So, sorry. So let's test that, and of course it shows nothing because this cube we are overlapping with doesn't have an overlap sphere or cube as well, so our overlapping event isn't get fired. So just for demo, we create us just a test actor we can overlap with and print that on screen. This test actor has a shape as well, where is a collision, box collision. So now we have a collision we can collide with and a box. So just place one of these inside the game and let's see if it works. Yeah, if we overlap it, it prints out test actor. Okay, that's it for the first part. Now we are able to actually interact with different objects because we have that kind of overlapping event implemented. So see you next time.